All right. What is up, everyone? It has been a minute since I've made a talking head video like this. It's been a while, I know, I'm sorry. But if you're new here, what's up? My name is Jeremy Mateo. I am a real estate broker and investor here in Hawaii, and I own multiple businesses, including my own real estate brokerage, and I help a lot of people, including myself, buy and sell real estate here in Hawaii. Welcome to my channel. Honestly, I've been slacking a lot on making these videos because I've been so busy with work, helping clients, flipping houses, and man, this year, I've been on a complete dominant run. The best year of my life, guys, in business, and I'm so thankful. And part of that is because of the deal that I just closed last week. I honestly was debating on making this video because, of course, you know, I want to talk about this amazing win, but also I don't want people to think I am bragging. Because if you guys know me personally, like in real life, or even on Instagram, which by the way, if you're not following me on Instagram, go follow me there. It's at the Jeremy Mateo. But anyway, yeah, if you guys know me, you know that my energy is very alive. You know, I'm a very energetic, passionate, sometimes people, dumb people, you know, would consider sharing your wins as bragging. And, you know, because of that, I was very hesitant to make this video. But then I thought, fuck them. All. I realized that, you know, people who think I'm bragging, honestly, like, they don't know what the I've been through these last 3 years. Like, they don't know how much I sacrificed, how much I suffered, everything. Like, if you guys didn't know, I'm super transparent. If you guys didn't know, in 2022, I lost $150,000 on a deal. In 2023, I lost $380,000 on a deal, which I am still paying back to my investors today. And I've been very quiet about it. I haven't talked about it on Instagram or social media as much, but recently I'm starting to be a little comfortable with it. And once I've paid off everyone, which is gonna happen this year after I sell my next deal, I'm going to go make a video about the whole thing in detail. But until then, let's focus on this video. So again, you know, I had to think about making this video, and when I thought about it, quite frankly, it just brought me back to how I normally operate, which is I just don't give a about what other people think. Because you know why? Someone out there who is watching this right now,
here I come. Oh, here I come. Oh.
You know, maybe they're stuck in a 9-to-5, or maybe they want to get into real estate and flipping, or maybe they're just lost, you know, like maybe they're looking for a way out, a way to freedom. And just maybe if they watch this video, it changes their perspective about making money, about becoming a real estate investor, and you know, it just inspires them to take action and change their life. Those are the people who I'm making this video for. So if you're watching this, I hope this inspires the out of you. I hope that, you know, it shows you that like anything is possible. And you know, like literally one deal could change your life like how it changed mine. Okay, enough of this happy woo-woo feel-good shit, guys. Let's get started with this video. How I made $250,000, $250,000 in a day from one flip. That's a crazy ass statement right there. Which, by the way, I did nothing. I didn't do anything to this. I didn't flip or rehab it. I just bought low and sold high. Let's go. So as you guys know, I flip houses, and the way I find houses to flip is usually through my sphere of influence, AKA people I know and people that know me, which I always keep in touch with on social media, specifically Instagram. One of my good buddies who is a wholesaler, he brought this deal to me, and he told me, hey, what are your thoughts on this property? What if you buy it at 1.23 million? Of course, you know, when you're flipping houses, you gotta run your numbers correctly and conservatively. The first thing I did was I checked out the house, I looked at the comps, I noticed that it was in a very nice and high in demand neighborhood on Oahu. So right then and there, that was a good sign. I know for a fact that homes in this neighborhood specifically usually always sell really, really fast if priced right. So I liked that. Next, I looked at the comps and tried to find a solid ARV. ARV stands for after repair value, aka how much could I sell this property for once it's all fixed up? Now here is where, you know, I guess this is like the iffy part, you know. Some deals, you know, they're not straightforward. Sometimes they're kind of in the gray area. I couldn't find a really solid ARV for this property. The main reason was because all of the properties I was finding for the comps, they were up on the hill in this neighborhood, which means that they had a great view. The subject property that I was potentially gonna buy was at the bottom of the hill, like in the flat area, which means they don't have a view. So when you are calculating ARV, you need to take this into consideration. Like, you can't really compare a house down at the bottom of the hill to a house up here with a good view. And we all know that a good view in a Hawaii home is going to add a lot of value. So that was something that was kind of weighing on my mind, whether or not I should take this deal or not. All right, so the next thing that I encountered that kind of made me a little iffy on this deal was the rehab budget. After seeing this property, I initially thought the rehab budget would be around maybe $150,000 to $180,000. But after bringing my partners who would be in charge of the construction, they told me like, hey, actually bro, this is gonna be around like $250,000 for a rehab. That honestly scared me. I was like, whoa, holy shit, okay. And you guys know how I feel about bigger rehabs after, you know, some of my L's I took in the past year. So at that point, I had a decision to make. Do we take this deal or not? Things that I liked, one, the neighborhood. The neighborhood is a really nice in-demand neighborhood in Hawaii. I liked the size of the lot. The size of this lot on the home was around like 13,000 square feet, which is huge for Hawaii. Things I didn't like, okay, because, you know, I was unsure, was the ARV and the rehab budget. At the end of the day, I was like, okay, a very conservative ARV on this property would probably be around $1.8 million. So now I'm just like crunching the numbers. If we bought it at 1.23 million, we spend $250,000 on the rehab, and we sell it at 1.8 million, that would probably give us around $150,000 in profit. And again, I was being very conservative. Maybe we sell it for more than 1.8, you know, which I think we could have, but again, you never know. You never freaking know. So with that, I thought, okay, with all the data and information that I have, let's do it. Now here's the crazy part. This is where shit gets crazy, guys, all right? My friend, the wholesaler, he was at the property on the day that I bought it. I think he was like getting his like lockbox or something. But anyway, a neighbor approached him and he was like, yo, they were talking story. And he was like, okay, what if we buy this house right now as is? Long story short, my friend told me about the neighbor and he wants to buy as is. And I was like, yo, okay, wait, oh, I wonder how much I could sell this for as is for market value. I looked up the comps, all right, and I saw that they could sell for like 1.55 million to 1.6. And I saw that and I was like, yo, holy shit. When I saw that, I was like, yo, I called everyone, stop. Everyone stop what they're doing. Rehab is canceled. We are not flipping this house. We are selling now. So we tried to strike a deal with that neighbor that approached my friend at 1.6. That was a no-go. I had other inquiries from like my friends and investors on Oahu. You know, we're trying to get them to buy it, but they didn't want to pay 1.6. So I was like, okay, fine. You guys. I'm just kidding, I'm kidding. But I knew deep down that I could definitely sell this for 1.6 or anywhere near that. So I was like, you know what? Let's just put it on the market. So we did. And guess what happened? Would you look at that? We got 5 offers in the first week and we went with the best offer, which was 1.6 million cash. Cash money, baby, let's go. Oh my God, I was freaking the out, man. Like, I was like, is this happening? Like, are we really getting this lucky right now? Like, is this for real, God? Cause like, bro, the last few years, man, I've been very unlucky. You know, like I had a 6-figure loss in 2022, depression. I had another multiple 6-figure loss in 2023, so much depression. You know, 2024, I opened up a bar with my buddy Anthony, if you guys remember that, and that shit flopped hard, and that shit brought us to our knees. So I'm like, oh my God, like I'm finally getting lucky again. The tables are turning, guys. Hey guys, really quick, if you're getting some value out of this video, please do me a favor and like and subscribe if you haven't already. I'm really trying to grow my channel, and if you like and subscribe, or even better yet, share this video with someone else or a friend, it really helps my channel grow, and I'm really trying to grow this channel. So thank you guys. All right, back to the video. Whew, damn, okay, so anyway, the transaction, it went super smooth. I mean, until like the very end, the buyers tried to do a 50K price reduction, which, you know, everyone's trying to do a price reduction nowadays, you know? Like in this market, buyers are so flaky. You know, they just have the audacity to ask for all kinds of shit, you know? But, which I get, okay, I'll say that. I understand, you know, I get it. Because in this market, you know, they can do that. You know, like, I mean, when I'm a buyer or if I'm representing my buyers, I'm not gonna lie, I try to pull the same shit. But when I'm the seller, you can't do that. Not on me. Nope.
Nope.
Anyway, so yeah, they try to ask for a 50K price reduction right at the end, saying shit like, you know, oh, we just found out that we can't build a 2-story house in this zoning. And I'm like, nah, bro, nah. We had 4 offers. You are buying this shit at 1.6 million, like we agreed, okay? Please, please. You know, I'm a nice guy, but come on. So I respectfully declined, and they said, okay, fine. So yeah, you know, I bought this on September 5 for 1.23 million. I did nothing to the house, even though I had intentions to, okay, just random crazy spur of events that led to this. And I sold it on September 30th for $1.6 million. And I made $250,000 in a day. That's just crazy, man. I'm so thankful and appreciative. Like, I don't even know what to say anymore. Like thank you, God, you know? Thank you, God, you know?
It's good. It's good. It's good.
Thanks to God for keeping me in this game, despite the shit I went through, you know, teaching me all these lessons. You know, thank you to Wendell, my go-to lead agent and my business partner. You know, thank you to my other business partners who helped me on my other flips. And, you know, especially our private investors who lend us money to buy these deals. You know, like none of this crazy shit happening would be possible if it wasn't for everyone I just mentioned, you know? And again, big thank you to God. Like, God, man, like he's been looking out.
If someone prays for patience, you think God gives them patience? Or does he give them the opportunity to be patient?
And the reason why this story, this whole deal means a lot to me is because the crazy part, you know, making this like full circle, back in 2021, if you guys been following me since then, I had a very similar deal like this one. And I made videos about it too. You can go check it out after you watch this video. I bought and sold a house in 60 days, did minimal rehab, minimal work, and made $120,000. After that deal though, that made me the most egotistical motherfucker ever, you know? I thought I could flip anything and make stupid, easy money.
My will be done!
And what's funny is that I blew it all after that, you know? And it just went downhill from there. But fast forward to today, you know, I'm different now. I'm older, I'm wiser, I'm more mature. You know, I've been through and I'm seeing some shit and it sucks. So, you know, definitely taking this win, being very appreciative about it. And, you know, the money I made, I'm gonna use to, of course, pay back my investors, pay off some debt, and invest in myself and my business. And my first step is to hire an executive assistant to allow me to be more productive and grow the business. You see, guys, I am not stupid after all. I've learned my lessons, you know, so there you have it. That is the story about how I made $250,000 in a day, all thanks to this amazing unicorn deal. You know, it's funny, it's because like I used to think these deals were like once in a lifetime kind of thing, but the longer I play this game, the more I realize that these deals actually happen more often than you think. You just gotta keep playing the game, you know, whether you win big, lose big, just don't give up, you know, just keep fighting, keep playing. Do the right thing in business and in life, and if you keep doing that, eventually you're gonna get lucky, I promise. So there you have it, guys. Thank you if you made it this far. Thank you for watching again. And if you've got any deals here on Hawaii and you need help with it, you know, feel free to email me at info@jeremymateo.com. We can partner up and I'll teach you everything I know. All right, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.